What is your reaction when I say, if you have a problem, just go and ask a tree? You may think I'm silly because how could a tree solve your problems? It doesn't speak. It doesn't give advice. It doesn't analyze your situation. And yet, perhaps, that's exactly the point. When we have a problem, our first instinct is to ask our mind, what should I do? What if this happens? What if I make the wrong decision? And within seconds, the mind begins producing answers. But are they true? Not necessarily. The mind doesn't know reality. It only creates stories. It builds scenarios from our memories, from our fears, hopes, expectations, or maybe past experiences. But our mind doesn't know reality. It only replays what has happened. Ask 10 people about the same situation, and you will probably hear 10 different opinions. Which one is true? Maybe none of them. Maybe they are simply 10 different stories. And this is why I love the image of asking a tree, or a dog, or a mountain, because it doesn't tell you what to do. It simply stands there, completely present, completely available. And what is the most important, without judgment, without opinions, without trying to fix your life. And this is, I think, for me, the huge relief when something doesn't want to fix you, because there is nothing wrong with you or with your life. And then something interesting can happen when you spend a few quiet moments by the sea, or in a forest, or just simply sitting in a silence. The noise inside your head begins to soften. And not because you found the perfect answer, but because you've stopped feeding the endless stream of thoughts. Sometimes we believe that thinking more will bring peace, but often it's the opposite. The more we think, the more complicated everything becomes. We create imaginary conversations, We try to predict the future. We replay the past. We search for certainty where certainty doesn't exist. Ouch, there are ants in my garden biting me. So, the certain answer doesn't exist, and meanwhile, life is happening. Life is happening here, right now, only now. Silence doesn't always give us answers, but sometimes it gives us something much more valuable: space. And in that space, we begin to see that thoughts are just thoughts. They come, they stay for a while, and then they disappear. Just like clouds moving across the sky. And you don't have to believe every cloud. You don't have to believe your every thought. Perhaps the deepest wisdom isn't even hidden inside another opinion. Perhaps it's found in the quiet that exists before your next thought appears. So, the next time your mind starts telling you dramatic stories, maybe don't ask the internet or AI. Maybe don't ask another opinion immediately. Maybe ask a tree. And not because the tree knows the answer, but because in its silent presence you may remember something your thinking mind can never tell you. That peace was never hiding inside the next thought. It was already here, waiting beneath all the noise. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, for your support, for all your comments, all nice words. Of course, you can like this video and have a lovely day, and see you next time. Bye bye.